I know it's been a while. I mean, you can't say I was slacking off. You look at the memory card, you can see I made it all the way to, like, pretty much all the way through level 2. I had some issues along the way. Best thing is, they went from actually really horrible technical issues to even stupider and more stupid issues than errors on my part. It started with the game just crashing and chugging when I was recording, to me doing all of this here without recording the game sound, to me having to redo, obviously, everything from this point on. And I got up to here and realized I wasn't recording at all. So now I'm doing this for like the 5th time or something. I'm still gonna do badly, probably. Also, you now get to see this nice loading screen. I don't think you saw that before. If you're capturing with an Nvidia card, as far as I can tell, these loading screens are broken. But hey, here we are again, thanks to the magic of saving. Thank God they invented that. Huh. That challenge. Because I'm pretty sure I can even drown in this kind of water. See? But yeah, there's a breath bar. I wonder what that might be used for as the game goes on. Kind of sections we'll encounter in the game. The only way to find out, obviously, is to just keep playing the game. Which means we'll have to kill some more enemies and stuff, you know, as games go. And, yep. Screwing up the timing, as always. If you're good, you can kill these dudes without ever getting hit with that. With just a kick. Can't do the same with these turrets, because if you touch them, and a melee attack does counter the touch, you get zapped. So we have to fight zaps with zaps. And while we're at it, why not zap some more? If I can... oh, well... I think you're safe behind that corner, and I think you actually... oh wait, problem is I don't have enough mana. Well, he came back just in time. As you can see, the lightning actually has a little area of effect. I'd have preferred if that dude ran back behind the corner, because there's some explosive barrels there. You know, would have saved me a grenade or something, and I need to blow them up soon. Let's not blow those up. Let's blow these up. Guess we'll get a grenade. Also, I realized, I never knew that before, there's actually different difficulty settings in this game. I've been playing on normal the entire time. I always played on normal, because that's the default setting. Which is good, I guess, because I think if you play on easy, you don't get the good ending. I'm not entirely sure, though. I just read that somewhere, so... Another problem is, I'm gonna have to beat this on hard. I don't think that you can change the difficulty in the options menu if you're in the main menu. I don't think it's gonna affect the save files though, so if you continue a game that was started on normal, it's still gonna be normal. But I don't know for sure. These doors have really awful sounds, and if you're unlucky, you might hear them a lot. Because there's this magic spot you can stand in that'll see, this is how you do it, kind of. I mean, I still got hit once, but... if you roll just in the right time, you time it right, then he will swing at you, but he'll miss. Let's see if I can find that magic spot. Not sure whether this door even has it. I think this door might not have the magic spot. The D spot. Yeah, no. Also, I'm playing on a 360 controller now, and it's kind of awful because the D-pad just doesn't like clearly separated inputs in the cardinal directions. Let's learn this new spell that we just found. It's useless because it's level 1, but hey. And by the time it's on a bigger level, I don't think we're really gonna need it. The idea is that it sucks life force out of enemies and transfers it over to you. Which sounds nice enough and, you know, is pretty useful, I guess, in theory. Actually, we don't need to go over here yet. There's a closed door, that's all there is. I need a key for that. And the key is obviously up here. But there's also some ammo. So let's get that. We want to have as much as we can of that nice stuff. I hate this bat. Because the moment you hit it, it retreats. But it's gonna bring a friend now. Oh wow. I was lucky there, because the second bat attacked very close to the first bat, so I could hit them both. If it comes in at too steep an angle, there's just nothing you can do and you gotta take a hit. Which might stun you just in time for the other bat to hit you, and yeah. We're gonna have some trouble then. Why was that on a jumping kick? Nope. Turns out you can even cancel a kick with a roll. Oh, shows the wrong moment. Yeah, that's not... Oh wow. Yeah, that's why you don't mess with that. Your energy pickups don't work well against grenades to the face. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, I seriously don't know why they don't heal you in time there. They work against everything else. You know, they'll always heal you when... I mean, they don't work against bottomless pits or something like that, but that's because they don't actually just decrease your life, I don't think. They actually activate like a... kind of a cutscene that just has you ending up dead. Wait, what? What? That's not how this works. I mean... Wait, seriously? Enemies are supposed to be dead too? Or am I actually playing on hard now, and this is a little change they made there? Nope. I guess it's just that one bat. It doesn't come back either, it doesn't have a friend, yeah. Like, see, these are all dead still. That's interesting, I never knew that was a thing. Because generally I don't die here. We do have a problem though. That grenadier... Or is it the last enemy you kill here? That might be. I hope that's the case, because normally that grenadier is the one that drops the key. And, well, he didn't. Or if he did, then it's not there anymore. And... Let's see. Maybe he's gonna drop it? Nope, he drops ammo like he always does. We might have a problem. Turns out I was making... Oh yeah, okay. Good. Huh, I guess I always kill the Grenadier last. Because I thought he drops the key. But yeah, turns out I always made things way too difficult for myself, or way too complicated. I could just stand in front of their faces and kick them in the shins, and they can't do anything. That's really good to know. we got all that stuff. There's still 2 more items we can get here. One of them is that little bit of ammo here. And you probably saw it already beneath the what? Come on. Beneath the Grenadier's platform was a little cage with a spell crystal in it. And that switch right there opens that cage. And those spikes on the left, they insta-kill you. So you better don't just jump down here. You take fall damage, I'm pretty sure, as well, and that can get very... It can really stack up. The stupid thing is... this spell... the Twister spell is kinda shit. It spins enemies around, doesn't do any damage, it just spins them around. It kind of stuns them. Like, they can't do anything while they're spinning. But, let's get that weapon upgrade, finally. But yeah, against most enemies, the Twister spell is pretty useless. So now we can finally go back here. Pick up this not very well hidden piece of the psyche. And pick up this much better hidden piece of yellow ammo. Open this door, there's no ammo on the other side for some reason. And pick up this Earth Spell Crystal. Which upgrades our healing spell, which is really good. And then we're here. You might recognize this area. I've already seen it. I was standing on the other side of this gate. Did some moonlight parkour. So let's just destroy this crate and move on. Well, I mean, I've played enough of these games to know what I'm supposed to do here. This is where the game first introduces us to cracked walls. It does it in a rather nice fashion, because you actually have to find that cracked wall to move on. Because there's this key here, and the only way to get it is to hang down from that ledge. Nearly forgot the mines. Well, maybe it's not that easy after all. Well, I don't know, it's still faster and more efficient than what I was doing before, so... I found a new pro strat for dealing with these starter enemies. Damn it. Yep. Way more efficient than I was doing before. Sadly, you can't really do that against all enemies in the game. We're out of nades now, but it's not really a big issue. And hey, it's the acid bath again. Which we're not supposed to fall into, I guess. There's a turret there, which is not very nice. There's that dude down there. And that turret is really kind of annoying to deal with. The moment you hit it, it will shoot back at you. Whoa. Obviously, if you come too close to... Oh! Oh god! Wow. Let's equip the mines. I haven't used those yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that dude on the stairs in melee. And there's another broken wall here. So now we are officially in the first secret area. The game informed us. Not exactly sure why this area was walled off like that. Okay, so if you remember, Max Havoc was kind of eager to get rid of these mines, and here's why. They are suicide... I don't know. Suicide tools, I guess. Or something. At least that's the only thing that I could imagine them being marketed as. They explode immediately after you put them down, yeah. If you don't immediately roll backwards twice, they're gonna hit you. Also, I keep moving backwards, even though I don't want to. I should really switch back to my cheap Chinese DualShock 3 knockoff. If only I could find the dongle. Well, that's where we came from. There's still a room back here. And okay, this time I'm not gonna do the thing, because I wanna... Okay, no. Yep! I am now 100% certain that maybe not all the barrels and crates that the bird destroys, but at least some of them are scripted. They're actually tagged by the developers as, hey bird, if you see this thing, fly to it and detonate, because that thing there explodes every single time I come in there. Bird always flies to it and destroys it. Every single time. But yeah, it's like, it seems like some weird kind of... I don't know, what do we have? Like an assembly room, some storage rooms. Why did they wall this off? What did they try to hide? Horrible scientific experiments. They literally created life. I mean, don't mind if I snatch that. And very much in line with the weird life research that we're doing, we upgrade our healing spell again. It's now level 3. That spell's level 2. I think we can now technically already get a gain. I think. Yeah. Or? No, I think it's equal conversion rates, pretty much. Isn't it? Maybe there's a very small gain. Either way, that means we only need one more upgrade for either of them, and we're gonna be able to actually get a net gain out of this. Which is very nice. Means we're pretty close to kind of breaking the game a little bit, maybe. And we're not even in level 2 yet, you know. don't think that's going to be enough, is it? Yeah. What a waste. Okay, before we jump down there, let's make sure we're all healed up. Because that acid bath does hurt a lot. If you do that standing jump from the wrong place, you're gonna end up falling onto that ledge. Which means our character will grip it, but he'll still be submerged in acid and lose a lot of life, and it's not gonna be nice. And I mean, how do you even wash that stuff out of your clothes afterwards? Mana, and let's save. You never know what's up ahead. I mean, you might be able to tell we're kind of close to getting to level 2. If you look at these saves, it's the last save point before level 2. Maybe something kind of big is ahead of us. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, nearly made it. Good. Well, now we had a save point. A room, like entire area, just full of supplies. Checkpoint. Gate that closes behind us. Ominous roars in the distance. 2 pieces of mana. I'll take those. That big gate there with red light emanating through the cracks. I think we should press the button. What could go wrong? Hey, we've got a life bar. It's a boss fight. Who would have seen this coming? It's actually quite nice. This is the stone golem. He's annoying. I mean, he's actually very easy to beat. Okay. Whoa, no. Oh god. No, no, wrong button. Whenever he does that ground pound. Oh, what? What the D-pad? Oh, wow. Uh-oh. Yep, that's how it happens if you don't jump on the ground pound. How nice of him. He did actually... Okay. Now we have only that one switch to go. These switches don't actually relate to killing him at all. Problem is, if you're too far away from him, you cannot hear the roar. Okay, there we go. If you jump on the roar, you're fine, but... being too far away from him, you're not going to be able to hear it. Yeah, that was on a whim. I didn't hear a roar at all. So the special, one kind of special thing about him, I guess, is that he does not take different amounts of damage, really. Like, you just hit him and he loses a set amount of health, which is why I'm using the yellow weapon against him, because it's the most ammo efficient. You can just tap it really quickly and it takes off just a tiny little bit of the ammo bar, and it's gonna be enough to do the same amount of damage to him as a hit with the blue weapon would. So Yeah, that was it. Didn't die this time. Nope, wrong side. This thing here. You can't believe how important that thing is. I mean, you won't have to believe me telling you that it's really, really important. Once we fall down there and get to level 2, because then you can see how important it is yourself. But before we do that, let's fall down here specifically. I think you can figure out why. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, sure, let's save. Why not? I mean, it's not like we're just about to move on to level 2. Level 2 is where shit really hits the fan.